Hello everyone. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year, and this is my weekly update of my platforming game that I'm building with LibGDX. And for this week, I took the time to try to understand what was happening last time, where the map was like rendering really small, and the issue is that in my game screen where we set a viewport, I gave it a I passed it the direct value of the virtual width and the height value, which in my game util class is right here. And previously I had it 1920 by 1080, but I lowered it down because to make it fit the map, which I'll show you guys again in a few in a bit. So the reason or the changes that I made is that in the game screen, instead of setting the virtual width and virtual height, I used the ppm width and ppm height, which is a method where it just basically converts the virtual width and divides it by our ppm, which is 100, which is why last time I mentioned that like in my renderer I had it where it scaled to that ppm value I was talking about, and it was because of the way I said it before, where I used the ppm width and height instead of the virtual width and height, which I made a mistake last time. I'm still trying to get used to that, but yeah. So there's that issue that helped me like understand a bit more on, I guess, like what to do in this situation now, since I guess I kind of repeated the same mistake a bit. And yeah, so then the next one, the next updates I want to share is that in our game world, we could see that we could debug the physical or the objects of the tiled map. In this case, I made an object for the platform. You can kind of see it. It's like this purple border, which shows that it's currently debugging. And then like you can definitely see it with the player, with the purple box. I'm still working on that because I was trying to make like a pill box 2D body for the player, because I remember seeing this one YouTube short where they said that a pill is better because like if you have a box and you have like an angled platform, the corner of the box will collide with it, even though like the player sprite isn't really on there just yet, or it doesn't look like it's on there. And having a pill makes it look better and more accurate. And I wanted to try to do that, but as you can see here, it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna definitely work on that, maybe possibly next week or this following week. And yeah, so I also was able to render this sprite here, the standing texture of the player. Doesn't do anything else right now, but yeah, I think I'm making pretty good progress. Yeah, I think the next thing I gotta do is probably make this body into a pill or like a cylinder kind of, and then after that make it kind of interact with the game world. This is kind of like the test world that I'm building. It's not like one of the levels that I do have planned. This is just for me to like test the platform, the enemies, and such. I might have to look into game design maybe in the, or like in terms of maps, but eventually I think I'm just gonna just wing it, I guess, just go with the feels, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that pretty much ends this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.